In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a free community like the one I did that helped me generate $40,000 in a single month without sales calls. Let's do this. So I decided to use a platform called Skool. You can get there by going to skool.com. I'll explain a bit about why I like this and how I set it up. But first, I wanted to talk about one of the most critical pieces that I made, which was to make this a public group. You can see here that I'm not logged in. This is the public view. If you come to this community, you can see everything. You can actually access the classroom. You can access various courses. I have a free course here called Content Systems 101. If you jump into here, you can watch all of these videos without actually having to create an account. And I think that was an important decision because I wanted this community to be different. I wanted them to see that there was a lot of activity, that there were people in here asking questions and supporting each other with various responses. I wanted them to be able to come over to the calendar and see what events are showing up. I wanted them to see all the members. I wanted them to have a place where they could go and get a lot of free value without even having to log in and create an account. I have no idea. There could be a lot of people using this system without actually even being members of the community. And I think that was important because I think nowadays people try to monetize their content, their memberships far too quickly. And I'm thinking a bit more long-term with my business and how I want to set this up. I really want a place that has like-minded people coming and interacting. So let me show you some of the critical pieces of how I set this up to make it easy and to get people going. Is number one, if you come to this page, the community page, you're going to see a pinned post here that asks you to introduce yourself. So if you click into this, it's going to give you a quick introduction. It's going to tell you a little bit about the community, the first step and the second step, and how you can discover and unlock all of the classroom resources. It gives you a quick poll to tell people why you're here. I give a little quick image that explains what a good content program looks like. And I ask you to introduce yourself so you can see everyone that jumps into the community gives a quick intro of who they are and why they're here and what problems they have. So that gives me a good idea of why they're here and what problems they need help with. You can see it just starts to help create interaction between other members. So it's not just me that's facilitating the community. A good community is going to be interaction with everybody in the community, not just someone like me who's running it and driving all of the interaction within the community. So then one of the things you're going to notice as well, and again, I still haven't even logged in, is that if you do go to the classroom, and you might go here automatically just to see what resources are there, or I do encourage you to do it in this step here. And then I say step number 2, go ahead and jump over to the classroom and check everything out. So it directly linked to this first step here. And if you open it up, it basically gives instructions on how to use the community, how you get points and what levels are. So this community is gamified. So it's keeping track of how often people interact and it gives you points for those things. And then it can also give you access to additional courses as you go through and gain those points. But I go through in detail on how all of that works so you understand. And then I also link back to that introduction thread because you might have come in through the classroom itself. So you can see these 2 steps here, they link back and forth to make sure that you see step number 1 and what you need to do and how the community works. But it also links back to the introduction so that you take this step. And if you came in this way, then it's going to link back to step 1. And then from here, I do introduce you to the free courses that you can access. And then I also introduce you to my products. So if you'd like to take the fast track and upgrade and actually buy a product that's going to help you go faster and get some of my time, then you can click on that and learn about that here as well. So you can see I've spent some time engineering this community so that it's clear and easy to use and interactive and gets people going quickly, gives them access to stuff that they can start to digest and actually implement. I've had a lot of people go through this Content Systems 101 course and tell me that they really loved it. It's a really great course that really explains the new opportunity of the internet and video, how to get your first 50K months. And as many of you know as well, I'm all about scaling up content creation. So it also has videos on how to create your scalable content machine. Now, one of the main reasons why I selected Skool was really the simplicity. I really liked how clean everything is. I liked how everything was integrated. I liked how I could link the different classrooms back and forth with the pinned post. I think everything here is just super clear. It's easy to understand what this community is all about. I can add these links here. I can add 3 different links. So again, I can get people going by hitting start here. And again, this is just going to take them to introduce yourself. So it just allows me to create a very clean interface, and it only shows the things that are the most important for a community. People can can ask questions. There's a classroom where you can put in free and paid courses. There's a calendar where people can see all the upcoming events. And what's cool about this is I can have my events here. This happens to be a weekly event for one of my paid courses. I can give a link for the people that are members, and they can click that and they can get access to the Zoom call. And then for people that are not members yet, I have a link here where they can click this and they can learn more about the program, the benefits, a quick video, and then they can also just purchase it right from here. And then I have the same for the content engine. So members can get access. And then if you want to learn more about this particular program, you can click that link. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is a list of all the members. And then there's the leaderboards here. This is all the people that are interacting with the community, who's been the most active the last 7 days, 30 days, and all time. And then it's fun. You can set up different levels and name those different levels, different things. And then you can add courses for people that reach those different levels. And as I build this out, I'm definitely going to add more free courses. So as you get more points and interact in the community, you'll get access to more and more courses. Now, one thing that's important is as you create a community like this, you do want to make sure that you pace yourself. Creating good courses, creating good materials that are going to attract people into your community takes time. So be patient with yourself as you build out those free resources. And as long as you're creating good quality content and you have an active group of members, then your community will grow and thrive. So again, what's really great about this platform is the simplicity, and that I can also create these free resources to create a truly valuable community where people can interact and work together and learn about each other and help each other. I have a lot of community members that have become friends. They're doing business together. I think that's really great. But at the same time, I do make it easy to work with me. If you click this link, it's going to take you to a quick page, ask you a couple questions. You can book a call with me, and then we can figure out which one of my paid programs makes the most sense for you. And I just think that's a really great combination of free and paid, and just building a community that can generate a lot of money for you, but it can also provide a lot of value to people and also make you feel good. In fact, I've always wanted to build community because I think that's something that I've always struggled with. I'm an introvert myself, and creating community, getting people together, getting them interacting with each other, getting them to support each other is something that I've never really been good at. So I wanted to take an honest and authentic approach at this when I created this community. And I think so far I'm finding a good balance between providing good value and then also providing paid courses so that I can actually generate income and support my family as well. So there you go. There's a good overview of Skool. I did link to Skool in the description below. If you feel like you want to build out your own Skool community, you can get a free trial. Go ahead and go into the description and click that link. Otherwise, I hope you found this video valuable. Make sure to check out the next video that's popping up here on your screen. I go in depth on how to get to your first 50K months. I talk about what you need inside of your content marketing program in order to generate those 50K months, some of the common mistakes people make, and then step by step how you would implement a strategy and a plan to execute on that. So make sure to check out that video next, and I will see you there. Have a good one.